Yay! We're back with another video. Yes. So today's video is sponsored by, no, I'm just kidding. We're going to do an Easter chocolate tasting today. And as you can see, we are in this beautiful, gorgeous, amazing weather. So I thought, why not do the video outside? Instead of being inside, why not? And of course, everybody at the moment is doing self-isolation. We're all sort of on quarantine mode. And when I say this, I mean like I'm not quarantined from being in the States and coming back to Canada. I'm just at home, basically. So I'm just staying at home. You could call that self-quarantine. No, I haven't been in contact with anybody with COVID-19. I'm just at home. So, yeah, what do you guys think about this pandemic? It definitely sort of took me by a surprise. It's unprecedented for me to have such an event occur. And I'm sorry for the noise. There are going to be vehicles coming and going. My dogs will probably bark at some dogs. That's a great probability. So guys, it's just the way it is. That's just the way life is. Oh, my friend just came by. I mean, he just came back in the park. He's been gone for a week. So let's just start eating and talking at the same time. And I have my green tea here, of course, because with all that chocolate, you guys know that I like to kind of help the digestion. I'll probably have a few more cups of those after, but we'll start with one. And I have some cutesy little happy birthday napkins. Now, I don't know, you could say they're for like a birthday, or you could just say they're just for adorableness, you know, just because you want to be extra cute. And that is what I want to be. So yeah, we have these napkins to wipe the chocolate. Let me first tell you guys the contenders of the Easter haul. So this year I decided to do a little bit something different. Normally what I do is I buy chocolates from like a whole bunch of different vendors. Like I would do Godiva, Purdy's, Lauterock, you know, I'm just naming just a few on the top of my head. And then I rate them. Rate them on my blog, talk about them and whatnot. This year, I wanted to do something different. So I decided to go with just one company, and it's a budget-friendly company because on my Valentine's Day chocolate exposure, people really appreciated the fact that I was putting out budget-friendly options. So I would like to kind of, you know, go down that route again, because especially at the moment right now, people would still like to do something for Easter, but eventually a lot of families are struggling, and my heart really goes out to them. So yeah, I thought it would be appropriate to do a budget-friendly Easter hunt chocolate haul. And yeah, these are all so affordable, guys. I think I bought everything in here for less than $15. So if you still want to do something cute for Easter, you don't have to go big. You can just, it's the thought that counts anyways. That's always been the case for me. So first we have, and the company, by the way, is Russell Stover. Their stuff is so affordable anyways, and they have boxes of chocolates if you want to go down that route, and they're still really reasonable. But okay, so the first one is cookies and cream. Super cute packaging, by the way. Yeah. Okay, the next one, and this one is a 37 gram. This one is 85 grams, and this one is the caramel covered in milk chocolate. And this one is 85 grams as well, and it is the peanut butter covered in milk chocolate. And I have to admit, I am actually really looking forward to trying these. Haven't really exposed this company too much, so this is a good time. Okay, and this is the 37 gram, milk chocolate. Mind you guys, these were I think $1.30 from London Drugs, and the bigger sized ones were $1.97, something along those lines. And then we have a marshmallow covered in milk chocolate, a 35 gram. And then we have, I don't know if these are any different than the boxed ones, but I bought them anyways to confirm. So, see, this one is a marshmallow covered in milk chocolate. This one's a marshmallow bunny, so I don't know if the taste is the same. And this one is 57 grams, and I think it was like $1.30, something along those lines again. So now we have a marshmallow and caramel egg. These guys are 28 grams. They are a little bit small, but still fine if that's what you can afford. And these guys were 87 cents, I believe. And I bought all of them, whatever I could find. Coconut cream egg. And I bought this all from London Drugs in Canada here, and I actually didn't, well, I like doing online ordering in general, but for this one I definitely did not go in. I bought it online and I just went and picked it up at the front. I didn't have to go inside the store. Marshmallow egg, 28 grams. So this one was marshmallow and caramel egg, and this one's just a marshmallow egg. I think I bought 2 marshmallow eggs, guys. Oh, no, I did not. Yay, good. Okay, this marshmallow egg is covered in dark chocolate. This marshmallow egg is covered in milk chocolate. That makes all the world of difference. Do I have something on my teeth? Shouldn't be touching my mouth, but it's just me, so. If I have corona, I can't exactly re-give it to myself, but and this one's a caramel egg. I'm trying, guys, so hard not to touch my face, but you know when you're not supposed to touch your face is the time when you really want to touch your face. Like, then you happen to have 100 million itches and you want to just scratch every itch. It's like when you know you're not supposed to be, you want to. On average, fun fact, you touch your face 2,000 to 3,000 times per day. Yeah. Do this, you know, like, oh my god, like, yeah, oh, you know, between the teeth, and you do the lipstick, you wipe your eyes, and you cry, or whatever. Pick your nose, maybe. I don't know if you're one of these people, but whatever. Anyhow, nose, eyes, and mouth. Just not. Just stop it right now. Stop touching this part of the face right now, and wash these 10 little fingers with the palm. Just wash them. Okay, moving on. Extra precaution, guys. Extra precaution. Protect yourself, okay? Oh, see, there you go. Unconsciously, subconsciously, just, I want to touch my eye. But why? Like, what for? Just because I'm bored? Like, what did I want to touch it for? There was no reason for me to want to touch my eye. Except because I want to touch my eye, because I know that I can't. Okay, guys, let's start now. What shall we get going with first? I actually want to try one of these guys. Let's start with the marshmallow covered in milk chocolate. Ooh, ooh la la. This is a tiny little bunny Cutie pie. Well, he does want to be eaten. Look. He's sitting there saying, eat me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I literally have not eaten too much today because I'm saving myself. Cutesy little guy. So good. Do you see that, guys? Like, it's unstoppable. I think I read an article somewhere that said like 60% of the population will get the COVID-19. If that makes you feel any better. Hachi's trying to come and eat some chocolate. So I will have to say that's a really high number. And what frightens me the most, guys, it's not that there's a pandemic necessarily. What frightens me the most is how the virus works. Things that really scare me. Okay, let's eat this and continue. Milk chocolate. COVID-19. Okay, what scares me about this virus is the fact that, first of all, the incubation period is ridiculous, like 5.2 to 14 days even. That is so frightening for me to have a person asymptomatic and they don't even know that they're going around and, you know, giving the virus to other people. And they look normal and healthy and, you know, they're just with no symptoms. You would not know a sick person from a person that's sick with the virus as well, but without symptoms. That's the first thing that scares me. Second thing that scares me is how many people end up in the ICU from this virus and the way that it actually is entangled in your lungs. I think it's ugly, ugly, and ugly. Third, it mutates. Yep, it mutates, which is not good. Meaning it changes. Not good at all. Fourth, when you cough, there are about 3,000 droplets in the air. When you sneeze, there are about 20,000 droplets in the air. And those droplets can stay in the air for about 2 to 3 hours. Meaning someone that has coughed right now with COVID-19 spread his little, you know, cultures everywhere. That can stay in the air, those little droplets, for 2 to 3 hours. So same as somebody was sitting here, coughed, and then having a coffee, and then he left. Some droplet, and then you come here and have a coffee, and then you inhale those droplets. Great. Fourth, that virus can survive on surfaces. It can survive on clothing, it can survive on cardboard, it can survive on steel. Copper, not as much. Apparently copper kills it. But yeah, which scares me so much. And recently I heard that it actually can survive on plastic bags from your grocery store. Of course, it's a great idea that people don't bring their own grocery bags anymore, but the fact that it can survive on the grocery store's bags do not make me feel any better. Peanut butter, guys. This is actually really nice. Now, there have been studies done, not with COVID necessarily, but with like the flu, for example, and a cold. And you have to go to bed at a certain hour. When you sleep 7 to 9 hours, your immune system is much better able to fight viruses. It's like it's activated and your cells detect the virus and the pathogen and go out there and fight. Your little soldiers fight the other soldiers. So much better. And apparently if you do sleep between 7 and 9 hours per night, your reduction of contracting a cold goes down by 80%. Now, the trick to this is, if you don't work night shifts or have a busy schedule, but you should make sleep a priority. Go to bed at 10, because between 10 and 1 is when your body naturally cleanses itself, and that's when the immune system is built the strongest. Yep, there have been several studies. Secondly, guys, vitamin D. It's not gonna cure it, but marshmallow and caramel egg. Regular doses of vitamin D has shown to be very effective in boosting the immune system. Vitamin D is amazing for everything, for so many functions in your body. You cannot go and take high doses one day and expect a miracle. It has to be done consecutively every single day. I personally take 5,000 milligrams of vitamin D every single day without a miss. I have been doing that for quite a while, and my brain thinks that's the reason why I have not gotten MS yet. Because Canada has the highest rate, one of the highest rates of multiple sclerosis in the whole world. And reason being is because we don't have that much direct sunlight. Wow. This is amazing. Forget about everything else. No. According to today's numbers, Italy's death rate is, I think it's 6,000. In Spain's is like at 3,400. Our death rate is going up here in British Columbia as well. I think we have close to, as of yesterday, we had 617 cases. It goes up daily. We're advised to stay home. That's what I do. Like, this really, as I said previously, took me by surprise. Coconut cream egg. Can't really blame it on anyone either. Us humans are always tinkering with the wild, so it doesn't matter where it came from. It's just a matter of what we're gonna do about it. I am so impressed. Marshmallow egg covered in dark chocolate. I'm mostly heartbroken for the third world countries, because they already struggle day to day finding food, and they have so many other illnesses that they have to deal with. I think that my heart goes out the most to the African continent. They have like Ebola and malaria and sorts of stuff, and now they have to deal with another deadly virus. Like, really, it's so unfair. I think the people there are kind and beautiful, and same as with India too. Although, happy to report that 1.3 billion people have gone into lockdown as of today. Today I think is the 25th. Caramel. Watching so much news on COVID and listening to so many leaders and seeing the death toll rise, and actually visually watching what it's happening in Italy and what it looks like, and the mortality rate and everything has been really getting to me. Marshmallow egg and milk chocolate. Really getting to me. Like the last couple of days, I was really anxious and kind of upset with people. Marshmallow bunny. With the people that are not paying attention to the rule of staying home. Really upset. Like seeing people from Vancouver, downtown Vancouver, prancing around English Bay like there's a parade going on, you know, not keeping any distance between themselves. And when I see such ignorant, narcissistic people, because those people are actually narcissists, if they think they know more than the epidemiologist, makes you a narcissist if you think you can go and be invincible and, you know, it's not going to happen to me, and how dare they close down the pub, or how dare they close down the gym. You are a narcissist. So if you prance around anywhere, don't follow the government's orders, you are a narcissist. If you don't keep your distance, it's just ridiculous. Makes me so angry. My blood boils. Another thing that makes me angry is when people go to the States, for example, and come back to the park. They're supposed to quarantine themselves for 14 days. Do you think that's happening? No. That makes my blood boil too. I don't know what the future will bring, but I'm gonna make an extra video on this and discuss what helps me when I get really anxious. It's okay, I'm just eating it. I'll make a separate video on what works for me the most. It doesn't entirely take away the fear and the panic, but what brings me back to a calm and rational sense of thought. Make a separate video about that, guys. And see, want to touch the eye? Oh, and now I want to touch the mouth. Nope, not happening. I have to get away from this habit. On a positive note, if there is any positivity, there's always a positivity from every situation. This pandemic will definitely teach the whole world to wash their hands. We might, coming out of this, we might have a lot more people diagnosed with OCD, but they will be so paranoid. But yeah, I think we'll positively come out of it stronger, better prepared as a country. I think every country will have more preparedness going forward, just in case something like this ever happens again. And I think you will see a lot more people washing their hands. Like right now, the amount of hand washing, or prior to COVID-19, the amount of hand washing that people practiced, even though you hear it all the time, was minuscule. Like, for example, they tested every single McDonald's pin, I guess the little panel there that they use to take orders, and every single one of them in America had feces on it, meaning that the people that went to the bathroom did not wash their hands, and then they went back to work and served you with feces. So you ate some feces. Oh, I'm sure you've eaten many people's feces in your life. It's not the only time. Yeah, that's what will happen. That's where we were aiming for anyways. And we have to be taught one way or another. Hand washing, people, hand washing. And you know, we were getting to be too chummy as a society, like too close to each other. Like I remember going to Whole Foods or another grocery store or whatever, and people were always so close to me. They were literally breathing down my neck. And in general, I don't like that at all. I don't like people close to me like that, unless it's of course my family. I thought maybe I'm just being overly just snobby or whatever. I thought to myself, don't behave like that. But now that I think about it, I should have said, can you please stand back? Even though there was no virus of any sort back then, I should have just said it for the sake of my personal space. I like a big personal space. I don't like a small personal space like some people. Don't know why. Actually, I do know why, but I'll share that in a different video. Be safe and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this virus that's engulfing the world right now. And yeah, and as for the chocolates, read my blog and you'll find out which one I like best. Talk to you later. Bye.